Hello and welcome to the 133rd episode of Fur, Fins, and Feathers. Today our guest is Hannah Nordstrom of Fairhaven, Massachusetts, who has her beautiful Bedlington Terrier.
Thank you.
And you're going to tell us all about this rare terrier breed and tell us about all the many things that a Bedlington can do.
Okay, well, yeah, so this is Breitling, my 2.5-year-old Bedlington Terrier. I guess we can start talking a little bit about the breed in general.
Exactly.
Okay, so he is a blue Bedlington Terrier. You can get them in 3 colors. They have blue, liver, and sandy. Fun fact, when they're born, so when I got him as a baby, he was, for lack of a better, he was all black. His coat was black. He was a curly little baby. And when they grow, and then the other colors, they look like little brown puppies.
Yes.
And then they change color when they age. So that's why he looks more on the gray side with blue skin. I groom him myself. Brett, sit down. I groom him myself. If I didn't do the short coat on him that I do with scissors, he would look like probably a very matted, unruly poodle, because he does have 2 types of coat textures. He has some wiry, some coarse hair, and then some very soft, almost linty hair. So that's why it mats really easily when it gets a little bit wet. When it's raining outside, forget about it. I'm bathing him all over again.
Bedlingtons are very hard to groom, aren't they?
Yes. For my first dog I've ever had, and one that I wanted to take care of, like groom myself, of course I had to get probably the hardest to groom breeds. But I've come a long way with his groom, and I'm really proud of how I do it. Yeah, he's taught me a lot. But yeah, so they have a cute little top knot. You keep their legs longer than their body. You need to do a lot of blending, scissoring, thinning to keep it nice and short so it doesn't mat and tangle a lot. I'm not sure if the camera's catching it, but he has the standard little rat tail. We shave that for sanitary purposes and just to keep them to their standard.
Where was the Bedlington developed? Originally developed.
Okay, so they're from England originally. Back in the late 1700s, they were known as down. They were known as the Rothbury Lamb, or the Rothbury Terrier. Let me think. They, even way before then, they were known as the Gypsy Dog because they would help poachers hunt animals like weasels, rabbits, rats,
so
foxes,
they were
badgers.
bred as vermin hunters.
Yes, they are a true terrier, as true as you can get. Here, Brett, you want to go down? Sit. And as you can see, too, he loves to sniff. That is their natural instincts coming into play because they were bred to hunt vermin and sniff out things underground. They make great earth dogs, ratters. They excel in sports like scent work, nose work. Come over here. We're not exploring right now. Sit.
Now the Bedlington excels in conformation, but you have chosen performance activities.
Yes. So
talk about some of the things that you do in performance.
Okay. So when I first was looking to get my Bedlington Terrier, because I have loved dogs my whole life and always wanted my own, I was very sure I wanted a Bedlington Terrier because I like their small to medium size. They weigh 17 to 23 pounds. Males are, I believe, 16 and a half at the withers in inches, and females are 15 and a half. So they're fairly smaller size breed. I like to scoop them up and hold them.
Their longevity is good.
Yeah, 10 to 14 years. They're fairly healthy dogs. But yeah, I I knew I wanted a Bedlington Terrier because besides the size and the coat being hypoallergenic, which I find that nice, I love that they're such a versatile breed. They're very athletic. They can run like the wind. They are so fast. They are so strong. They are so tenacious. Yeah, so I knew that upon getting one, we would do performance sports. I was hoping to really get far in agility. I've always found that fascinating, and I was very committed to learning everything there was to do with agility with my dog. And yeah, so when I got him, we worked a lot on, well, when I first got him, it was interesting because unlike other dog breeds, like your typical golden retriever, Sheltie, border collie, poodle, that I had been around, it was hard to find what made him tick, what he was interested in. Terriers are not a breed that's super, super willing to please and work with their
I know
handler.
that well.
Yeah, in going back, I didn't really talk much about it, but going back to what they were bred for, terriers in general are meant to hunt, basically, and kill. So, yeah, working with him, even as a puppy, just to engage with me, it was different from what I was used to seeing other people do with their dog. He wanted to explore. He wanted to sniff. He was extremely independent.
Very terrier-like.
Very terrier-like. So I was like, how am I going to do this with this dog? That's why they're not really recommended for first-time dog owners or for, people that don't have as much time. And, I dedicated my whole life to raising this dog. So it takes a lot to figure out what makes a Bedlington Terrier or Terrier in general want to work with you. Because
you have dispelled many myths.
Yes, and that's what I really love about Breitling and I's journey together, because we do want to inspire others and show people what any dog and handler duo are capable of with dedication and patience and the right mindset.
I first met you at a
Fast cat trial
in
yes.
North Kingstown.
Yes, that was fun. Yeah, Bedlington Terriers, they excel in sports like scent work, fast cat, lure coursing, barn hunt, and interestingly enough, we dabble in some fast cat. He is the second fastest Bedlington of the year right now, and the fifth fastest of all time. But believe it or not, that is not where our passion is together. It is in the sport of rally obedience. Now, that was not where I saw myself competing and sharing in sport dog memories with my dog. I never would have thought my Bedlington Terrier and I would have come so far in the sport of rally obedience as we have. But
talk about some of the places you've been.
Okay, yeah. So one of my favorites was the Rally National Championships in Ohio this July. We competed there in the excellent division, which is an extremely difficult thing to do because it is such a large venue. There's so many dogs around. There was, I think, about 1,000 people there, over 800 dog entries, and him and I did phenomenal. We were interviewed by the American Kennel Club. They featured us on a couple videos. Yeah, he's doing things that I never would have thought we would be doing together.
Got some lovely trophies and awards.
Yes, so he is the first Bedlington Terrier in AKC history to achieve, well, first of all, to triple Q. So in the sport of rally obedience, you've got your rally novice level, rally intermediate. Those you perform basic novice level signs in a course together while they're in heel position. So you do some sits, downs. It's judged on teamwork. You're working for a score of 100. To qualify, you need a score of 70. And then you lose points as you make a mistake, or you don't if you do everything correctly in the judge's eyes and to the rule book. But yeah, hold on, go sit. Yeah, when we were at the Rally National Championships, he had so much focus on me and enthusiasm, and that is something that I really, really enjoy getting to experience with him in the ring. He looks at me and prances, and he just seems like he's having so much fun, and that's where our true teamwork and bond shines.
What do your teammates think when they see a Bedlington? They're used to Goldens and Border Collies.
Those are always what you see succeed heavily in the sport and in the ring. So when they see a Bedlington Terrier, it feels like all eyes are on us and people don't really know what to expect. And I think we really do inspire a lot of people that anything is possible with a lot of hard work and fun. But yeah, when you're in the rally ring, once you get higher than the advanced level, well, once you start competing in advanced, you're off leash. And then you keep continuing into excellent and then master. To get your rally master title, you need 10 qualifying scores. And then you get your rally master title. And that's really hard to do because the master level is the hardest level of rally. And then once you achieve all of those things, you can start going for your rally championship. So to do that, you need 300 points. Here, sit over here. Sit. Yeah. You need 300 points. 150 of them are master's points, and then the other 150 are RAE points. And you need to triple Q 20 times. So that means you need to qualify in master, excellent, and advanced in the same trial, all at the same time. So it gets challenging because...
Have you done it?
Yes. So he is the first Bedlington Terrier in history to triple Q for the first time. So to qualify in Masters, Advanced, and Excellent all in the same trial.
Wow,
and
that is impressive.
He's done that 19 times, and we only need one more to get our 20th triple Q. But then now we're still trying to go after a couple Masters points to get to that championship. So with time, I think we'll get there. He's qualified in pretty much every run we've done. So that's pretty impressive.
What do the judges think when they see a Bedlington?
I always get really great feedback from them about our teamwork and enthusiasm. And typically when we do lose points, it's on the handler. It's a handler error. So I've walked by a sign before. I've messed up things here and there. We all do. We're human. I'm nervous. I get I'm nervous right now.
Oh, don't be.
And I try not to let it be seen or felt by my dog, because obviously if your dog feels like you're nervous or recognizes that, they're going to feel a certain type of way. So you always want to go into things with confidence.
You're inspiring a lot of people, and you are inspiring a lot of people who should look one way, and they don't. They're afraid of terriers.
Yeah, they are, for lack of better terms, a handful. They have a lot of energy. They have a lot of I don't really know how to explain it, because every dog is different, and he's been amazing for me. But there are times where I'm like, wow, he is resilient. He is persistent. They will work for something until they get it. They won't do something if they don't feel like it's worth their time. I've come to realize. So you really, when training them, working with them, you want to make it rewarding for them. You want to make it fun. You want to make it interesting. And that's hard, because sometimes I'm in that rally ring acting like a clown. Sometimes I'm loud. I'm trying to be untraditional in a way, I guess. With this Bedlington Terrier, we've done things, I guess untraditional is a good way to say it. I try to keep things new and exciting and interesting, and I'll pull out a squirrel pelt.
Motivated.
Yeah, I'll pull out a squirrel pelt, shake it around, hand it off to my partner over there, and then we'll go in the ring, and then when we come out, he's playing with it, and then sometimes in the next run, he doesn't care about the squirrel pelt, so then I got to think of something else that he wants or keep it interesting and fun.
You know, at Montgomery County this year, a couple of weeks ago, we had a Skye Terrier who won Best in Show.
That's awesome.
From the veterans class.
Wow.
8 years old.
Wow, that's incredible.
And that is an incredible feat for an owner handler.
That's amazing. That is incredible.
That is, so we're making progress.
Yes.
And getting more and more people interested in
Yes.
terriers.
Yes, I love to post videos of us working together or performing in the ring because I do want to inspire younger people or people with breeds that are not so traditional in the rally obedience ring to give it a try and see what happens. From the moment I got him, I knew that we were going to go far, and like I said earlier today, I thought it was maybe going to be in the agility ring, and he has his Act 1 title. He has his Act 1 jumpers, his Act 2. Actually, I think it might be Act 2 jumpers. But yeah, so we've dappled in the agility world. He actually is the reason why I got my first job training dogs over at Canine Connection in Cranston. I helped teach agility classes there for beginners, mainly just to work on introducing dogs and handlers to the obstacle course, work on building up their confidence and bond together, because at the end of the day, when you are working with your dog and training with your dog, it's all about you guys' bond together. It's about the trust they have in you, the confidence that you've helped them gain in their own abilities. And that was, I think, a reason why Brett and I became so successful in rally obedience, because I worked on making him see that I am a valuable thing in his life, even if he wants to sniff. I worked on helping him learn that if he did work with me, then he can go have freedom and sniff. Or we'd do a little bit of work together, and then I'd release him out to go sniff on a long line and keep. If sniffing is what really makes him happy and tick, that's what his reward is going to be. And yeah, I've just really learned a lot about how to work with breeds that might not be super biddable or want to work for food or want to work for praise like a golden retriever would. I love that. But yeah, he does want to please me and work with me and have fun, but he also likes to feel like it's worth his while, and I want to make him happy.
So he has a serious side to him.
He does. Right now he's being sleepy. But yes, he is so intelligent. He is so smart. He is so athletic. He is just everything I could ask for in a dog.
Talk about his breeder.
Okay, so his breeder is Carol Rappaport.
Whom I know and have known since she was a
you
little girl.
You know everybody.
Since she was a little girl.
She is an incredible person.
Her mother, Nancy, was such a lovely person.
They did a lot for the breed. But yeah, Carol changed my life.
You need to find a good mentor.
Yeah, when I talked to her about Bedlingtons, she was like, so, what are you going to do with them? And I was like, I'll do anything. I want to, because every dog wants to have a purpose in life. They're all bred to do something. You want to help them feel fulfilled. And yeah, she was telling me about barn hunt, fast cat, scent work. And I was like, I'll try it all. I want to do everything with this dog. I want to give him the best life possible, and I want to I want to have just as much fun as he's having with everything we do together.
What have you done other than agility?
Yeah, so Fast Cat we talked about.
That's where I met you.
Yes, so Fast Cat is they run 100 yards, they time it, and then you figure out the miles per hour that they ran. And then once they've done 3 runs, they average those all together, and then they rank the dogs with their dog breeds. So yeah, he is ranked 2nd for the year right now, 5th fastest of all time. His average speed right now is 26.08 miles per hour, so that's pretty fast for a Bedlington. I'm pretty sure the fastest right now of all time is like 27 miles per hour. That's a fast dog. But yeah, so he loves Fast Cat. He has, another thing about terriers, they have an insane prey drive. They are,
Has he done Earth Dog?
no, not yet.
That's
Not
coming.
yet. Yeah, so he's still really young. He's 2.5, about 2.5. So right now we're really focusing on Rally because he is so close to his championship.
Okay.
And he, in Rally, we usually go for the triple Q, so we'll do 3 runs a day. We'll compete in Master, Excellent, and Advance. And he's scoring 98s, perfect scores. He's doing amazing. He has won, I believe, about 5 so far high triple combine awards, and I think 4 high combine awards. So those are after all the dogs competed in the 3 classes. They put all the overall scores together. So it's out of 300 and then out of 200, and the dog with the highest score, they're awarded those beautiful awards, and he's gotten those a couple times, which is an extreme honor.
I saw some nice pictures of trophies and things.
Yeah, he's amazing. But yeah, so we've done a lot of that. I'm looking to maybe get into some obedience with him eventually. He has a lot of companion titles. He has a CGC. He has a couple trick titles. I believe he was only like 7 months old when we went and got him his trick dog novice title. That was cute. He had to like balance on things and jump through a hoop and weave through my legs. He loves to do tricks. He can jump into my arms. He can orbit around me.
What do people say on the street? What do they say about
What do you think? Oh, is that a lamb? Everyone thinks he's a lamb. They want to touch him because he looks like he would feel like a cloud. He does. He's super soft.
How's their temperament?
So I think just like humans, they all have different personalities. But temperament-wise, they should be pretty confident dogs. They should be brave because, I mean, they were bred to go underground into small enclosed spaces and pull out badgers and go after prey. So yeah, they are not afraid to back down from a challenge. So yeah, like their pedigree is in the terrier group. It goes, I believe their pedigree is the longest. How would you explain it? The longest documented. So it goes back, I think, to like 1782. And it is believed that they have some whippet in them, that speed, that strong body, bull terrier for that tenacity, poodle for their coarse coat, dandy Dinmont terriers, what else? Otter hounds, where they have that strong nose, love of water. What else?
How is he in the water? Has he gone?
Yeah, he likes the ocean. I introduced one thing about me. I wanted to have a really confident, neutral dog, so I tried introducing everything to him slowly and neutrally. So we started. Okay. We started going to the beach when he was really young. He loves the sand. He loves to dig in the sand. Careful, don't fall. He, if you throw a stick in the water, he'll run in and get it and bring it back to you. He likes the snow, but the only problem with the snow is it balls up on his coat really bad. So once he goes and plays in the snow, we have to go take care of that.
Deal with that.
Yep. Or in the rain. He loves the rain. He's, like I said, a very versatile dog. He likes anything.
Are you interested in any other breeds?
So I want to say no. The Bedlington Terrier stole my heart. I absolutely couldn't imagine my life without one, but that could just be it's Breitling. So I'm not sure. After being at the Rally National Championships and honestly, Syracuse, all over Massachusetts, all over Rhode Island, competing in Rally, I do see the appeal in Border Collies and the focus and the drive and the desire they have to work for their handler. I do admire that. And I mean, that would be cool to work with a dog like that personally. But I don't know, there's just something about the Bedlington Terrier that I find the challenge to be so rewarding and fun and different and untraditional. So I don't really know what the future would have in store for me. I haven't really.
You're very young.
Yeah.
And you look like you're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, we do a lot together. He comes to work with me. I work at a canine enrichment facility right now, training and working with other dogs. He is a great example dog for other handlers to see. He's really helped me come out of my shell and find my true passions in life and really just make all my dreams come true about getting to work with dogs and have a best friend in a dog. Yeah. I do like Pumis. Those dogs are really cool. I like the unusual, if you haven't noticed. So Pumis are cool. I like Pyrenean Shepherds. I like their drive. I like their size. I like Moody's. Those guys are really cool.
You like the unusual breeds.
Yeah, and I like fun, energetic, lively dogs that may not be super common in the rally obedience ring. And I want to help show people that anything is possible and
that you can have fun with any breed.
Yeah, you really can. You just have to find what makes them tick, what they want to work for, and what they enjoy. I mean, he loves doing tricks, and rally is a fun, challenging combination of all of those things because you have them jumping and recalling over hurdles and bar jumps and broad jumps, the boards on the ground, recalling to from a distance and then circling around you. It's just, you do a lot of fun things.
Hannah, talk a little about his care.
Okay. So they are a pretty high maintenance breed. They have a lot of energy. They love to run. They have a really difficult to groom coat. So, I mean, I brush them every day. You have to shave their ears yourself if you want that standard look, their neck. So with care, I talk a lot about cooperative care with all dogs and pets and stuff. But with him, I've really worked on that with him.
What about his eating?
Okay, so I have him on Purina Pro Plan. He eats a lot because he's very active. And he's at a really great weight right now. I think he's 21 pounds.
That's great.
Yep, he loves beef jerky. He loves salmon. He loves chicken feet. Honestly, anything I give him, he'll eat it.
They're telling me that we're almost ready to wrap up. Boy, this has been fun. We're going to have you to come back.
I know. I feel like I haven't said everything. I could talk forever with you, though.
Oh, you will come back.
Yeah, we should.
And the next time you come, you can bring some trophies and show us.
Okay, yeah.
It's been wonderful having you. I feel like I've accomplished something to get you to come.
I know. I'm so glad we finally found the time to do this.
This has been great. And welcome. Yes. And keep going, and happy Halloween.
Thank you. Happy Halloween.